MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday Night Baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent. Really, he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
Elvis Andrus heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 1.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nava is there. 1 out.
In the second spot tonight.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. Sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Adrian Beltre gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Batting 4.
Ian Desmond will dig in here, and they'll likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home-run contest just 24 hours ago. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Here comes Beltre around third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Batting 5th, first baseman
Mitch Moreland is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rangers 1, and the Angels. Martin Perez will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Chu, and he'll put it away for the first out.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Mike Trout takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Chu. He's got it. A nice play there, 2 away. C.J. Cron set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Here's a flip to Odor covering, and the inning is over. Josh Hamilton will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here, 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Drew Stubbs steps in now.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Drew.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So,
meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And Stubbs still going around second base. He's headed for third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Coward has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. Robinson Chirinos will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. And a high strike there, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
And leading off with a halo,
Albert Pujols will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Odor has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
batting 6.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And standing in, the second baseman, Johnny Giavotella. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. Andrus on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Daniel Nava set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Line to the right side. Chu is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. First pitch on its way.
Shortstop.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Striding into the box, Adrian Beltre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Settling in now, Ian Desmond. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Mitch Moreland is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout moves over. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
the left fielder, number 30.
Josh Hamilton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Caleb Coward digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Caleb Coward.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Cole Calhoun is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Runners on first with one down. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chirinos has a play, 2 down. Mike Trout is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Desmond retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So Drew Stubbs is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Trout. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 17.
Shin-Soo Choo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Out in front of it, strike one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Robinson Chirinos comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, what?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Odor is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Desmond is under it. He hauls it in without any. Now to the plate, Giovanni Soto. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Johnny Giavotella steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Elvis Andrus heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Giavotella is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
Second baseman, Ruben Odor.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Third baseman number 29.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Daniel Nava will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Caleb Coward is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted in the air out to right. Chu waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Yunel Escobar will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. Ian Desmond will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
center fielder, Ian.
Drilled to the right side. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
The batter,
Mitch Moreland will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Lays off 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Josh Hamilton will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Drew Stubbs will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Cole Calhoun will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The center fielder,
Mike Trout will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Odor. Andrus on to Moreland, and it's a double play. C.J. Cron will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Albert Pujols will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Shin-Soo Choo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
This is qualified for a quality start so far. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed. Now, just needs a little help from the bats.
Robinson Chirinos will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And here, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Rougned Odor gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes 2nd with ease. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Catcher, Giovanni.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Second baseman.
Ready now, Johnny Giavotella. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Desmond on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
And now you can't help but think back to that tag out from just a minute ago. If he just stays where he is, he very likely scores on this ball. Instead, this one's going to wind up only being a 1-out double.
Hit hard to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting,
Caleb Coward stands in now looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck.
Yeah, Matt, he's just got to focus here on getting a good pitch to hit or finding some other way to just keep this line moving.
A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here. Leading off the inning, Adrian Beltre, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Ian.
Digging in, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left, and this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, first baseman
Mitch Moreland steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it. Yunel Escobar will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Mike Trout will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Takes this the other way to right. Chu is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning is the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Josh Hamilton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter
Drew Stubbs stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 7.
Shin-Soo Choo stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nope, that's a ball.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. C.J. Cron will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. To second for one. And that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now. Giovanni Soto will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
3 runs.
So that